Woo! Did you guys watch that Mystics game? Because Kiki was giving me a freaking heart attack. We'll go over it, but I cannot believe she got us there. I'm so excited. Back-to-back full sweeps. So you know what that means? We are giving out some cash again today, 4th day in a row. If you haven't been commenting on the videos, what are you doing? Also, I have you some picks for tomorrow's slate, which I'm not in love with, kind of similar to today's slate. It's a 2-game slate. One of the games looks kind of bad. And then I don't know what to do with that Indiana Fever team, guys. They're either really hot or really not. So they're tough to bet on as well. But I did find a couple picks for you. So first, let's give away that cash money, and then we'll get into the rest of the video here. All right, guys, sorry about that. Sometimes you just got to get excited when your bets win. You know what I mean? And I was getting excited because I almost did this video at halftime for tomorrow because I just assumed we were going to lose that bet. And it came through for us. So I'm just really excited. You can't really blame me. So let's give away that money. We did have 10 commenters today that qualified. So let's spin this wheel and see what we end up with here. All right, looks like we have a winner, Christopher Bunting, 8,003. You are the winner. So what I need you to do to claim that prize money is either send me a DM on Instagram or on X or on TikTok, because for some reason you can't do it on YouTube, or you can send me an email at elixirmixersllc@gmail.com, and I will make sure and get you paid as soon as possible. So as soon as I see that from you, I will get that to you. And let's take a look at his comment. He commented, in the mix, Kelsey over and Sonia over. Sonia did not go over, but luckily for you, Christopher, today's rules were that you just win if you leave a comment. Since I only gave you 2 best bets, there was no picking and choosing involved. So you win. Lucky you. All right. I did want to show you my slips. So these are the 3 winning slips that I had today. I told you I was going to bet light. It was going to be a light day. So these are my 3. Actually, no, one of these is a losing slip. So I put it on the wrong page. But anyway, Kiki Iriafin and Kelsey Plum promo on Sleeper. So that 2-man hit. And then Kelsey Plum with a promo, Chelsea Gray promo that was on Chalkboard. When Asia's off the court, I didn't tell you guys this because we were betting on Jewel Lloyd, but when Asia's off the court, Chelsea Gray and Jewel Lloyd get a bump. Jackie Young usually does not get a bump because she just plays her normal role. She might score a couple more points here and there, but it's Chelsea Gray and Jewel Lloyd who really step up to fill those shoes of Asia when she's not on the court. So I saw the promo go up at a 2x payout, so I thought, yeah, sure, why not? I'll just take a little bit of a flyer on that one. She barely got us there, but she did get us there. And then this three-man over here, I did not flex this. So Sonia killed this one for us. She was shooting bricks all night long. Like at one point, she only had 2 points in the first half, and it was not from shots. It was from free throws. She did score 6 in the 4th quarter alone, so she tried to get us there. She did her job, but she was just bricking everything, especially from 3, but even just her regular shots were bricking. So that one did not cash. And then I have 2 more that did not cash. Kayla McBride and Jewel Lloyd. I took, this was a promo on Chalkboard as well. Kayla McBride has honestly just been trash lately. She was good when Nafisa Collier was out. She did her job, put up some points. Ever since Collier's been back, she has not done anything. So I probably won't be betting on Kayla McBride again. I'm not going to say she's banned yet, but she's almost there. She's on the cusp. And then this bet here, Jewel Lloyd, I put with Bronny James, Summer League, NBA Summer League, and Cooper Flagg. I just had to bet on it, guys. So I threw that in there. I did just see the final score while I was recording this, and Bronny and Cooper Flagg both did not score in the second half. But I think Bronny had 8 in the first half. Cooper had 10 in the first half, and then neither one of them scored in the second half at all. So chalk that bet right there. So I ended up coming out probably like maybe even, maybe a little bit ahead tonight. So, I mean, it wasn't the best of days, but I'm just really excited that Kiki came through for us because I had written her off. So let's go over the bets. Kelsey Plum over 24.5 PRA. Obviously, she crushed that. She got 32. And then Kiki Iriafin, here's what happened with her. She got 3 rebounds in the first 4 minutes of the game, but she also had 3 turnovers and 2 personal fouls in the first 4 minutes of the game. So they took her out. She did not play the entire rest of the first quarter. And the girl who came in for her, Aaliyah Edwards, got 5 rebounds in that quarter. So those could have been Kiki's. She could have had 8 for us in the first quarter. And then, she just didn't have a good second quarter. Third quarter, she got her 4th personal foul, so she got pulled. And then I was afraid she wasn't going to come back into the game. And she did end up coming back into the game with 6 minutes left. And she just wasn't getting rebounds, man. They were going to Shakira Austin. Sonia Citrone got a couple of rebounds. Like, everyone except Kiki was getting rebounds in that last 6 minutes. So it was killing me. And then finally, she did pull one down for us, and that went over, and I was really excited about it. And then our leans, obviously, we already covered Sonia Citrone. She was throwing bricks all night, 0 for 4, I think, from 3. And Kelsey Plum did hit 3 3-pointers. She did go over her PRA without those extra 3-pointers, but it was nice to have them because we cashed the side bet. And then Jewel Lloyd over 13.5 points. She had 20, so that was a good read there. The total NBA run for this season on our best bets only, remember the leans do not count towards the best bets, so just the best bets, is 52, 28, and 2, so that's 65% on those best bets. And then let's get into the best bets for tomorrow. So tomorrow, we have the Atlanta Dream and the Indiana Fever playing, and their games have been exciting. So I'm actually very excited to watch this game. I just don't know how to bet it. So we're going with Brianna Jones. She is our thumbnail, over 6.5 rebounds. We did take this last time, and it cashed for us. But I have some concerns, so I want you to listen to the whole thing to decide if you want to bet on this or not. So she's over. Sorry, excuse me. I hiccuped. She's over in 12 of 19 games and over in 3 of 3 against this team, the Indiana Fever. But she does not play well on the road. She plays great at home, which is why we took her last time. She does not play good on the road. So down here in the bottom right are her away splits, and she's only over in 3 games in those away splits. One of them, though, is against the Fever. So I don't know. The Fever just gave up 8 rebounds to Kayla Thornton, who I feel like is a similar player to Bree Jones. I mean, they're not exactly the same. Kayla Thornton's probably more like a little bit of Bree Jones and Ryan Howard kind of like mixed together. But that's how I kind of see her gameplay. So I think she can get there. And, the books don't. This is at plus money. At least when I got it, they were giving me an extra payout to take this. Not huge plus money or anything, but it was just a little bit extra money to take this bet. So they're looking at these away splits too, and they're nervous about it, but I'm just going to take it. And then our second best bet, I only have 2 for you today. Sorry about it. There's only 2 games. So Erica Wheeler over 1.5 3-pointers made. We took this a couple of days ago. It cashed for us. It was a lean back then. This time it's going to be a best bet. However, again, I want to caution you on this. She only barely got there in her previous 2 games with the Sun with 2 and 2. So, but here's the thing. She's shooting 5 to 7 threes a game. So can she just drop 2 of those? Yeah, I think so. So we're going to bet it again. She's over in 11 of 20, over in 2 of 2 against the Sun already. We're getting a plus money payout for it. So, if we hit these 2 bets, they're going to pay us better than just the standard 3X. And then also her minutes have just gone crazy. Like, she's clearly playing like a full-time role in this team. So I like that bet. And then I only have 1 lean for you. Sorry, guys. I will add more tomorrow if I can find them. I have been looking at Natasha Howard over points and rebounds, but the line hasn't come out. So they're giving us points, they're giving us rebounds, but they're not giving us points and rebounds, which is what I want. And I want it at 15.5. It'll probably come out at 16.5. But here's the other thing. Like, these things need to be taken into account, these like off-court situations. Natasha Howard and Caitlin Clark, there's been some friction there. So I don't know if Caitlin's going to pass her the ball, because there's just been some friction, some off-court stuff, and I'm a little bit worried. Anyway, I'll look into that more tomorrow once that line comes out. But for now, we're going to go with the Ryan Howard over 24.5 PRA. She's over in 11 of 18, and she's better on the road than she is at home. She's been over twice against the Fever already, under once in a blowout, and she just shot horribly. Like, I think she's like 1 for 7, something like that. So it wasn't her day, and she was over in those other 2 games. So she's had 2 bad games in a row now, and she's coming back from injury, right? So she got injured. She's kind of coming back from that injury. And I think now's the time to get her back up to full speed and get her shooting again. So she's going to have a get right game soon. And I'm just going to bet on it for it to be right now. As a lean. So it's not a best bet. It's just a lean. Remember, I bet my leans, but they're riskier than the best bets. I feel more secure in the best bets usually. But my leans have been doing pretty well if you've been watching my videos. And then let's just do a quick summary of that. So we've just got 3 bets so far today, 2 best bets, 1 lean. Brianna Jones over 6.5 rebounds, Erica Wheeler over 1.5 3-pointers made. And then our leans, just 1 lean, Ryan Howard over 24.5 PRA. To get in the mix today, just because we have 2 best bets. So to get in the mix today, I just want you to comment hashtag in the mix and then tell me something about one of these players. Anything. Just what do you like about them? What do you not like about them? Let's just have a little bit of a discussion. I love talking ball with people. Or tell me about Cooper Flagg or Bronny if you've got some opinions on one of them, since I bet on them and they both chalked me today. So that'll work as well. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.